Niko na George Deda from Zimbabwe. Huyu ni Mzimbabwe lakini ni wakala wa wachezaji wengi sana. Ni wakala wa Thaban Skara Kamusoko, kama unafahamu wacheza Yanga, Donald Ngoma, Blues Kango, Azam FC, Neva Tigere, Perfect Chikwende mwe kucheza Simba. Ni wengi sana, Prince Dube, Kennedy Musonda kutoka Zambia. Brother, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
We are seeing here in Tanzania, especially in Zanzibar, you are watching Azam against Jamhuri. How do you feel to be here?
I feel welcome and I'm very happy to be in Zanzibar and part of the Mapinduzi Cup.
You have so many players who manage as your agent, but I would like to know, Chikwende, he was here in Simba for some time and then go back to Zimbabwe. What do you think make him to fail in Tanzania?
Chikwende never failed in Simba. He played a total of, I think if I'm not wrong, maybe 10 games, scored about 4 goals and more than 5 assists. So you can't say a player like that ever failed. He never flailed. The only problem was when Chikwende came to Tanzania, he was specifically signed to play in the league, as he could not play in the Champions League. But the games that Chikwende played, he played I think about 10 to 11 games, but what I know very well is he scored more than 4 goals and more than 4 assists. So a player like that, you wouldn't say he failed. In actual fact, it was us who requested for Chikwende to be released, not the other way around.
Why?
Partly because I think that time everybody can understand it. Simba were on fire and most coaches would not want to change a winning team. That was what was happening. There was Morrison, there was MK14, there was this boy from Congo, and there was Boko. So at that time Simba had more than 6 to 7 top quality strikers, and most coaches are reluctant to change a winning team. But each time Chikwende played, in fact his first game that he played for Simba in Mkapa, he scored.
Where he is right now?
He is with FC Platinum, but what we are trying to do is we are making an effort for him to join a Kuwait club, and anything can happen maybe within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Mr. George, for a few weeks, Yanga Sports Club have been linked with Kennedy Musonda, one of your players. Tell us about this. Do you have the offer?
No, what really happens in football is there's a lot of speculation each time when a player plays well. This is not just about Musonda or about any other player, but each time when a player is even playing well for Namungo, there's a lot of talk about him moving to Simba, Yanga and Azam. But what I can tell you now, there are a lot of clubs that are after his signature. But I think we will prefer Tanzania without mentioning a specific club.
But did you receive any offer from Yanga Sports Club?
I wouldn't want to say yes or no, but I believe maybe at the right time, Yanga will be in the best position to come up and say something or give a statement.
Rumor says after a long time Yanga seek for his sign of Kennedy Musonda, Moise Katumbi Chapwe, the owner of TP Mazembe, sent some people in Zambia to talk with Kennedy Musonda. Have you received an offer from TP Mazembe about Musonda?
It's not today or yesterday or a day before, but Mazembe people have been in Kitwe for the past 1 week. But what we are saying is we still have to receive an offer. We only comment on something when it's written. We don't comment on speculation or what the media says. Until we get a written offer and then his club accepts that offer, then we'll be in a position to talk. But one thing that I must say to you is Kennedy Musonda is a Power Dynamos player and is contracted to Power Dynamos until a club that matches what Power wants, then we are in a position to discuss anything. But for now, people have to agree with Power Dynamos first because he is a Power Dynamos player.
But do we expect to see Musonda Emerson in Tanzania?
Indications are pointing to that because we don't fence Mazembe. There is no competition in Congo. And also there is no point for us taking Musonda, the best player, in Zambia to Congo when the best players in Congo are coming to Tanzania. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't make any sense to take the best striker in Zambia now. People must not forget that Zambia is a powerhouse in Africa. They've won the AFCON, they've played in the final, and they've also played in the semi-final of AFCON. So Zambia is a powerhouse. It doesn't make sense to take a player from Zambia and put him in Mazembe when all the best players, whether it's Mbombo, Mayele, Kisindu, all of them are coming to Tanzania. It doesn't make any sense.
For your opinion, you've been in different African leagues. You have almost 17 players who manage. Which is the best league in Africa?
It
you can give us 10.
No, what I can tell you now is Tanzania is coming up. But the problem in Tanzania is only 3 clubs. If we are talking about the 3 clubs in Africa, then Tanzania is in the top 5. But that cannot be said with Dodoma Jiji, with the Ruvu Shooting. There's a big balance. There's a very big balance. But if everything can be spread, maybe up to 10 teams, then Tanzania is up there. But what I can tell you, the best league in Africa is probably South Africa because of the amount of money that is put there, the amount of professionalism, the number of first-class stadiums which can be 20 to 30. And in South Africa, the imbalance is not big. It's not big. The league is not predictable to say this year it's Yanga, next year it's Simba, next year it's Yanga. In South Africa, it's not like that. Those Sundowns are a powerhouse. So I'm talking of South Africa, I'm talking about Egypt, I'm talking about Sudan, and I'm also talking about Libya, Morocco, Tunisia. Those are the leagues that I can quickly think about.
Thanks so much, Mr. George. If you have anything to say, it's your time.
No, what I would want to say for now is I want to wish all the best for Tanzanian football. And one thing that I like about Tanzania in particular, they like their own. You bring a jersey for Simba here and a Manchester jersey there, people buy a Simba jersey. You bring a younger jersey there, you bring a Arsenal jersey there, the younger jersey will sell. You bring an Azam jersey there and you bring a Brighton whole jersey, people buy Azam. So for that, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of a good, well foundation. And Tanzania's game will never be the same in the next 10 years.
Our future is bright.
Very bright.